Poor connection. Yo, yo. What's up? What's up? What's up?
I hope this works. We can see ourselves this time.
All right. We got one. Someone liked it.
So hopefully you guys can see us.
We're just going to get ourselves shared.
Hey, TT.
What up, T?
All right. So we're sharing. If you guys can just share this.
If you're on Facebook or Twitter or anything, just share. Dave and Ray Club, what up? That's the homies right there. Hey, what's up, Shanika?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, this is a whole bunch of technical difficulties.
So
Just give us 1 second to just share everything. What's
sharing.
up, Andrea?
Hey, Andrea.
We got some day ones in the building. Listen, man, we have some awesome news today. We're going to be sharing about our new our latest giveaway. So you guys are going to want to stay. You're going to want to stay on for that. Just give us 2 more seconds so that we can share. You on that. All right, let me just share this, and then we'll get right into it. We have an awesome giveaway that we're going to be announcing at the end of this. You guys are not going to want to miss it. Yeah.
Did you share on here yet, on yours?
I'm about to do it just now.
So get ready.
Get ready. Yo. See, my faithful students are in the building. Live with Shaun and Key. You ready, boo?
Yeah, you can start.
All right, what's up, P-Pod? It's your boy, Shaun P. It's your boy, Shaun P, the leader and general of the illest team known to man, the Purefoys, a.k.a. your family's favorite family. And you are now live with Shaun
and Key.
And this is just our weekly update show to let you know what's going on with the family, let you know what's going on with the channel, to give you updates on everything that's going on as far as the family's concerned, what's going on in our house, just our daily lives, to offer some advice as far as relationships are concerned and self-care things.
Just say family.
Family advice, okay. Yeah, so from a woman's perspective and a man's perspective. And then we also talk some... yes, Jan, we did. We're still here. So, yes, we did survive Christmas. But it's hard with those little ones. And then we get into just some Q&A from you guys. And we have a good time. We hope to make it engaging, hope to make it fun, and something that you guys are looking forward to every week. And we'll be here, rain or shine. We miss you too. Rain or shine, we're going to be here as much as possible. If we're not, we're definitely going to let you know. Sorry, I'm still digesting my food. Just had some good Christmas leftovers. But let's get right into it. We're going to forego the current events because, to be totally honest, we have just been chilling.
Yeah, kind of unplugged.
Yeah, we haven't been doing much, but just, hustling in these YouTube streets. But we definitely want to thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. Listen, you guys are the best. Listen, it was definitely a goal that we set at the beginning of the year. When we were doing the Daniel fast, that was one of the goals that we had put up, that we wrote down, that we want to get to 1,000 subscribers before the year was out. And we were a little bit inconsistent at the beginning of the year because, mainly I was doing everything. The family was down, but
we were recording, but I wasn't editing.
Yeah, no one was editing, and it was just a lot. But through all of that, we persevered. We stayed to it. We got a new wind in us, and we just kept it moving. you know, we started getting even more and more consistent. We got a little more encouragement, got a little more consistent, and then we finally got it like, yo, this is what we want to do, and we put our hands to the plow, we put our heads down, and we've been trucking. We've been networking like crazy. When I say network, ain't nobody networking like how the Purefoys is networking right now, and that is all facts, 100% Angus beef facts, FDA approved. Like, we in these streets hustling, and just making connections, so much so that, you know, God put in our lives and allowed us to connect with Joe and Elena. Sorry, about to call her Leah. So sorry if you guys see this. But, you know, they allowed us to connect with them, and they gave us a shout out, and they put us over, helped to get us over the top and reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. So we're almost, you know, we're 29 away from 110. So like, we're just super excited. We met our goal, and we still have, you know, time in the year to go. If you guys are sharing, like we always say every week, if you guys are sharing us with your friends on social networks or whatever the case is, you know, we can grow the way that, you know, we want to grow. And it's just more opportunities for us to start collaborations and networking with other people and expanding our reach and helping people achieve their YouTube dreams as well.
And so, one more, can I add something? And also, when it comes to sharing, we know that Joe and Elena found us from someone else.
Yes.
There was one of our subscribers reached out to them and told them that they should check out our channel. And that's why they came to check out our channel. So, you know, if there are any other big families, faith-based families as well, you know, and you want to tell them about us, like,
please do.
Please do.
Please do. That's why I be saying, share us with everybody, like, not just faith-based, because, you know, we got bars too. Share us with Jeezy, share us with Cardi, share us with Offset, share us with everybody, because Maze Lee. Yes. Oh, see, Ren. See. That's why we listen. Yes. We are all connected for a reason. Thank you so much.
They listen, Ren. Thank you.
They listen to you. And they even said, like, they don't normally do things like that. But, you know, it's just something about us. You know, I guess you spoke, like, really passionately about us. I'm not sure what you told them. But they bought it. Yeah. And they believed it. And, you know, they've invested in us and have really shown us some love. So, what we want to do,
we'll hold that.
Can you please hold that question until we get to the Q&A, because we want to make sure we answer everyone's question, but we're going so fast through all this information. We try to fit it into a half hour, but we'll just hold off on the questions towards the end because we really want to get these things out. We definitely want to contribute to the YouTube. Awesome. Thank you so much. Shout out to Ren Curry. That's the homie right there.
Day one. She's a day one.
Day one-er right there. Yes. We're all grinding in these YouTube streets together. So shout out. But yeah, we definitely want to contribute to the YouTube community. We don't only just want people to watch us, but we also want to contribute to the YouTube community and to people who have questions and to people who want to start different things and to people who want to start families and the people who want to do whatever. You know, we've been around, you know, certain blocks a couple times, and we feel like we have some knowledge that we can impart to other people, and that's what we're here to do. You know, we're here to make you laugh, we're here to entertain you, but we also want to teach you some things. We also want to impart the knowledge that we have because of our life experiences, and hopefully, you know, we can help somebody along the way, because, you know, you never know what people are going through, and sometimes you feel like you're alone and just the only person going through it. But you're not, because there's nothing new under the sun, saith the word of God. Okay, let's move on. So let's move on to updates with the family. We already said that we're to 1,000 subscribers on the channel, so big ups to y'all. There aren't any... No acting updates. Again, like we said last week, we're kind of putting that on the back burner to really focus on YouTube and to get, you know, awesome content.
Even for the kids, because they're so talented that, you know, like, we're just trying to, you know, cultivate that, as I talked about last week.
Yes, definitely. See last week's thing to get a whole bunch of updates. We're just going to go through that. We also, what else? As far as the house is concerned, things are still like in the paperwork stages as far as renovations is concerned. So you guys, we really need your prayers with that things will come together, that in the new year we can finally start renovations on our house so that, you know, the house can be more to our liking, because we're paying for it. And we just want to get our money's worth. All right, we don't want to be paying this crazy mortgage. Not that our mortgage is out of bounds, but you know, we still paying for this stuff to get done.
Yeah.
Another update. I'll save that for last. I'll save it for last.
Okay.
What else?
Hey.
What's up? How you doing? Welcome to Live with Shaun and Key. And we are just going to now get into Key's Corner.
Okay.
So that we'll save the rest for the big announcement and the giveaway rules and regulations. So without further ado, I want to turn it over to my beautiful and lovely and just scrumptious and delicious.
Okay. Keep going on.
Do y'all see how rude this woman be on the live?
You will keep going.
You don't never act like that. You don't never act like that. She get on the live and turn into somebody else. Y'all know. See, and then she want to do that, right? Live with, this is Key's Corner, y'all. Key's Corner.
Okay, guys. So really quick, the total opposite of self-care today is homeschool. I want to talk about homeschool only because there are so many parents that come to me and they're always like, you know, I've been thinking about homeschooling my kid, but I don't know, or I can't have my kid home all day with me, or, you know, all types of things that I hear. But I want to just say that what made me start homeschooling my children is that God put it on my heart. So I started with Ariana, actually. The older boys were in school already, and God had put it on my heart to, you know, homeschool her. And then I started having tons of problems with Jay, and I didn't understand why I was having all these problems with him in school. And I was in his school all the time. Like, we would literally come home, do whole lessons, because he missed the whole lesson in school. I would do a whole lesson with him, and he'd go to bed at 9:30 after he finished his homework. So if God is putting something on your heart and you're disobedient, like, those are the types of issues that you will face. And having them home with me actually is, one, it's 100% easier. You know, not that, you know, getting up in the morning and taking my kids to school and picking them up during the day is hard, but you know, they learn so much more in such a short amount of time if you have them focusing on, you know, whatever your lesson is for that day, whether they're working together or they're working independently. And with Xavier's an independent learner, so he already works, you know, on his own. But I just want to say, like, if, you know, God is putting it on your heart, then that's something that you should be obedient, and you should speak out to it and do, you know, whatever it is that he called you to do, because you know, you will see the benefits, you know, and they are amazing benefits. Like, you know, when your kids are coming to you with chapter books and reading them at 6 years old, and, you know, when your older kids are able to do math problems that they weren't able to do before, and they're more confident about those problems that they're doing now because they're understanding, because they have the one-on-one time with you to help, you know. And I don't want to say that, you know, I'm not a teacher. I am nowhere near a teacher, guys. I don't have my degree, but I love my children, and, you know, whatever I have to instill in them to make them successful in life, then that's what I'm going to do, whether it's both education as well as, like last week, cultivating their gifts. And that is what we really, you know, we really teach them, and we really, you know, we just teach them to be diligent and to do that. And if you love your, you know, if that's on your heart, and if you love your children, like, God will lead you and God will guide you. I'm not too good in math. Okay. Like, you might not be good in everything, but you can still teach your children that, you know, God will give you the patience and the steps and the tools to be able to teach your children and for them to be confident in it. And that's all for Key's Corner for today. So thank you guys.
What an awesome Keys Corner. Listen, education starts at home, and it's just a wonderful thing that Nakia does with our children. She is wonderful of like how she balances homeschool life, being a mom and a wife, and a momager, and a doctor. She wears many hats throughout the day, but if it's something that God has put on your heart to do, He will give you everything that you need to be successful at that thing. So I commend anyone who wants to do that. If you want to talk offline, about it, we can definitely do that. All you have to do is just email us at teampshowbiz@gmail.com. We'll be willing to sit with you, talk about through anything, with that concerning that. All right. So let's move on. We're making good time. Let's move on to Shaun Says. And this is just relationship advice from a man's perspective. And y'all like my new iPhone 10 phone case. I got the cheetahs popping off. It matches my Kobe cheetahs that I also love. So today Shaun says, oh, thank you so much, Yvette. We appreciate you. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Hopefully you subscribe, share us, all that good stuff. We appreciate you. So today Shaun Says is this. Shaun says, choose wisely from whom you take advice and counsel. All right? Advice/counsel is a part of our growth as people who are in a committed relationship. We should always be seeking ways to improve ourselves so that we don't remain stagnant and one-dimensional. The advice we get from people can either help or hurt your relationship, so choose wisely the sources of information. If you're the same person that you were 5 years ago, then you haven't grown, and that's not good for anyone. You want to seek counsel and advice from people who are in similar situations because they're more credible. Just like you wouldn't ask career advice from someone who's unemployed, as a married person or a person in a committed relationship, we shouldn't be seeking advice from single people. No shade to single people out there, but unless you've been through what we've been through, you really can't help me. And I should even take off committed relationships because, even though you're in a committed relationship, on paper you are still single. And there are lots of rules and regulations that come with that. So, I can only speak on being married and, from when I was single. I've only been in one seriously committed relationship, and that's with this woman right here. And I wound up marrying her. So I'm only going to be able to speak on, what I know. So, if you haven't been through what I've been through, you really can't help me. Just like a football player wouldn't ask a basketball player, how do I run routes? Because the two just don't match. We're not in the same boat. Of course, there are some outliers as far as advice is concerned. There are some things that we do share in common. But as far as relationship things or things based around family and marriage and those things like that, we really can't help one another because our perspective or our mindset is totally different. The Bible says in Amos 3:3, can two walk together without agreeing on the direction? Which means that if we're not on the same page, if we're not on the same wave, we'll never agree on things. Our mindset won't be the same, and we won't be able to go in the same direction. When I was single, my mindset wasn't focused on a family or anyone else. I was just focused on me because that's all my responsibility was myself. Did I eat? Are my bills paid? Do I have money for the week? How am I getting to work? But as a married man, your mind shift changes. Do the kids have socks? Is there food in the house? Are the bills paid? Does Key have money in her? Does Key have gas money? Do the kids have what they need? So your mind shift focus, and you move. Your mind shift changes, and you move accordingly. There's no more just going for dolo because you have other people to be accountable for. You have other responsibilities. So when you seek advice, always seek advice from people who are in that boat with you. For me, I always go to my married friends, because even though the advice is for me personally, it's still given through the lens of a person who is married, and from a person who does have kids. So that little nuance from where they're coming from, that different perspective, is always super beneficial, because it's going to help me when keep in perspective like my family, my kids, my wife, those things like that. And that's really it. Be careful who you get that advice from, because one bad piece of advice can be like totally detrimental to your relationship. And if you're married acting like a single person, your marriage isn't going to last long. And if you are a single person with married expectations, that relationship is not going to last long either, because you and whoever you're with, whether it's in a professional realm, just casually dating, or in a committed relationship before you're taking that next step to being married, you guys always have to be on the same page, and you have to take advice from people who are like-minded as you, because they'll give you the best advice. It's more credible. All right, so hope those words find you guys well. And again, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, or some other topics that you want to hear from either of us, and we will talk on it. All right, now it is time for some announcements. One more announcement that we're going to be doing it in the new year. So in the new year, I was talking to my big bro Kev, and we came up with this awesome idea. Starting in January, we're going to be doing the Mom and Dad of the Month Award. So we're going to be doing a giveaway to a mom or a dad, or a mom and a dad, we can pick two, that you guys suggest to us. All right? You suggest it to us, and you suggest why, and then we'll put them in a drawing if we feel like they're meeting the criteria, and whoever we feel is more deserving of it, and then we will give them the gift that we have for them. We haven't totally solidified what the gift is going to be. Thanks, T. And we just want to do that because this is what we're all about. Families, we're all about giving respect to people who are doing such a thankless job. As a parent, we take a lot of lumps, and especially like when our kids are little, they don't have the mindset or the words to tell the parents like how grateful they are and things like that. So we just want to add our we just want to show some love and let you know that we're with you in the trenches doing this thing called parenting, doing this thing called marriage, because it is work, right? But if you have the right people with you, it's good work, and it's worth it. All right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. All right, we're also going to be doing a bi-weekly giveaway. So every other week on our live show, we are going to be doing a giveaway. But on our first bi-weekly giveaway, so we did a giveaway last week, right? Mm-hmm. With the live when we, reached 5 to celebrate 700. Now for 1,000 subscribers, I know, right?
That was quick.
That was 300 in 2 weeks. Yeah, shout out to y'all. So the ways to enter. First off, what we're going to give away. We're going to give away the P-Pod Super Prize Pack, which is going to include I'll be right back.
Which is going to include, here it comes. Drum roll, please.
Which is going to include a Pure Faith slogan tee. It is also going to include the Pure Faith slogan hoodie that's also personalized for you. Shout out to FanBiz Customs, who does all our work. And this hoodie is extra fly. It's comfortable. We got our swag going on. with it. And then we also nicknames. All right, only nicknames go on the back. So you'll get one of those. You will also get a Pure Faith slogan wristband and a $20 gift card to Target. All right. So that's like $100 worth of merch right there, because these bad boys are going on sale for $40, $50 if you want it personalized. The shirts are $25, so that's $75. The wristbands are going to be $250, and the Target gift card is going to be for, what did I say, $20? Mm-hmm. $20. So that's like almost 100. We'll make it 25 just to make it, worth your while. So that's $100 worth of Purefoy merch, and that's all for you guys. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to give you multiple ways to win, to enter. All right. First way, you have to be subscribed to our channel, and we're going to put up a giveaway video tonight. Anyone who wins, though, needs to be subscribed to our channel. Yes. And following us on IG. Right. So you need ways to win. You got to subscribe to the channel, and you have to comment your name on the new giveaway video. All right. You also, another way is you have to follow the Purefoys on Instagram. That's another way to win, another way to enter. Another way to enter is to share your favorite upload on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, and tag us in it. If you tag us in it, that'll be another way for you to enter. All right? And then, what's another way? Those are all the ways. Those are all the ways, right? So there's mad ways that you can enter, and each thing that you do is going to give you another entry into the pool. All right. But if you're not subscribed to our channel, right, it's null and void, right? Yeah. So you have to be a subscriber first and foremost. That's just a given, right? But if you want to get up to 6 ways, 6 different entry points, let's say, subscribe to our channel. That's one. Comment your name on a new giveaway video that will be dropping later on tonight. You have to follow the Purefoys on Instagram, all right, and comment on that video. So that's going to be 3 ways to enter. If you share and upload on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, that's going to be another entry. What's up, Lay? And if you... I have one. What? If you tag someone, if you tag a friend on our IG, that can be another... However many friends you tag, those can be more entries. And we'll even take it up another step. Let me write that down, because all this, guys, is going to go in all descriptions and everything. Okay? Right. And if you subscribe to Nakia's blog, KeysChronicles.com, Keys-Chronicles.com. If you subscribe to that, we'll give you 2 entry points for that. All right? So there's about 8 entry points that you can get. For this. Again, it's a $100 gift pack, Pure Faith slogan tee and hoodie. Again, that's this fire right here. Right here. Zay, come here for a second. Yeah, so the entries, I see someone said, I think it was TT, so the more ways you enter, yes, the more times you enter, it's like, the game of chance. The more entries you have, the better your chances are of winning. Oh, stand up, Phil. And this is how Zay's look right here. This is the nickname hoodie, and he's got his nickname on the back. Zay right there. Shout outs to FanBiz Customs. You get a slogan tee as well. The more things you do, the more chances you have to win, folks. Yes. So, you have up to like 10 entry points that you can do. And we're monitoring all of that, because that's all we do is just, trust me. Monitor. That's all we do is monitor. That's all we do. But you have to tag us. Anything that you share, anything that you do, you have to tag us. so that we can monitor. We want to make sure that you get all your entry points, and then we will do the live drawing on next Wednesday at 8:30. The same way that we did it last time. We'll do the same thing. So we did it with a wheel. You know, if you have 10 entry points, your name will be on there that 10 wheel times. 10 times. And because we had a lot of multiple names. So put your first and last name.
Yeah.
Put your first and last name.
Or first and last initial.
Yes.
You know. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna look into that, Ren, because maybe if we find that, we can put it in our description. Yeah, I'm gonna see.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
They did. I saw that.
And yeah, that's really. There's a whole bunch of different ways. So you know, if you just let us know, shout us out. We'll monitor it. Even if that's a more advanced way, you know, Maisley, you know, Joe and Elena, they have awesome resources, and they've been doing this a long time. But even if we have to just scour the internet to figure out all those things, we will definitely. We know you live like around the corner.
And you have YouTube, like you
can
use your YouTube.
You can share on YouTube. But even if we have to scour the internet, we will find out everything that everyone is sharing. All right? We will find out everything that everyone is subbed. Well, talk to your mom. Has Instagram. Your mom has social media. Help them out. Listen, guys, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you enter, you never know.
You have your one entry then.
You have your entry, you know, and it's all good. It's all good. We are going to be doing this every other week. We're going to be doing this every other week. All right. So it's important for you to get on there. All right. Yeah. So the giveaway video is coming up. It'll be up there tonight. Share it. Share it. We also need y'all to share Bodak. We need y'all to share that. We need y'all to watch it, share it, put it in a playlist of yours. Share it.
Did you guys love that video? Did you love it? I know you guys were waiting.
It's only been out for a week, right? It's a week today. It's a week old today. Listen. We will do.
Oh, you're welcome.
We will do a hashtag. We will make sure everything is copacetic for y'all. The video is coming up tonight. Make sure you comment on that and share there.
We're over time. Okay,
and let's do. We are over time.
Quick Q&A. We got one.
Quick Q&A.
Which is, how do we do date nights with a lot of kids?
Questions. Yes.
So date nights with a lot of kids, we take them. We try to take them often, so maybe we might have them 2 a month, sometimes even more. Depends on how we're feeling. If we're not totally exhausted, if we're not totally exhausted and stuff like that. Even if we are, sometimes we'll just throw on some sweats and go out to eat. But yeah, we definitely take our date nights, or we'd probably go crazy.
Yeah. Before we had to find people to. The drawing will be next Wednesday, during the live show. The drawing will be next Wednesday. But getting back to the question, yeah. Before we used to have to find people to watch the kids. Now Xavier is of age to where he can watch them for a little while. And, you know, we take that chance, not that chance, but we take that opportunity to go out and hang out.
We take that chance.
Also, Sharon, you guys have seen her on the channel. She, you know, that's our adopted daughter.
She watches.
She comes through and watches Bud. And the other kids are pretty self-sufficient. You know, if you got, you know, iPads and cereal, you know, that's just like a built-in babysitter right there.
iPads and cereal.
Yeah. But yeah, the giveaway
or taquitos, iPads and taquitos.
In our case, taquitos. You you definitely have that. But yeah, date nights are important, man. At the end of the day, our kids, we're going to be together longer than we're going to be like sole watchers of our parents.
Of our kids.
Yeah. What did I say?
Of our parents.
Oh, that's because I'm reading and
Stop
talking
reading.
at
You
the
can't
same
read.
time. I'm
You
bad.
just have to talk.
But yeah, we're gonna be together long after Buddy's out of the crib. We're not thinking about that right now, but that is a reality.
Yeah.
Right. So we still need to maintain that relationship. That relationship factor. We have great examples. Like right now, we're in Connecticut at Pop and Grandma's house, and they out the country 4 times a year, because they still keep it fresh and sexy as a couple. So we never want to lose that identity. That's something that we talked about last week. That's something that Key blogs about all the time, and we had that conversation with everyone. If you're not taking care of yourself and your relationship, you're not going to be in a relationship that much longer, right? Before you had kids, y'all was in some type of relationship. So you got to maintain that, because once the kids are gone, it's going to be you and Boo in the crib.
Or even if you had kids when you were, we had kids before we were married. Well, I had kids before we were married. And because of that, who were you as a couple when you had kids?
When you were dating. Right.
When you were dating.
Before it became official and before, y'all that made that big step, who were you? And it's always, like he says, it's always important to maintain that identity, right? Yeah. So, was there any other questions?
No, I think that was it.
What was the other thing that you wrote down?
I forgot who asked. The Nest Vlogs asked if we can do a vlog on discipline.
On disciplining kids?
Yeah, so maybe we'll even talk about that. Just talk about discipline next week,
Yeah, so that'll be something that we
our segment together. We'll just do that.
Dope. Yeah, so just come on next week. We'll talk discipline and see, that's how Martha Stewart got locked up.
Yeah.
And you just gonna put it on live. You should have just text somebody behind scenes. Now if y'all win, we gonna look like it's rigged. We don't rig anything. No. Listen.
I imagine going, guys. Oh, awesome.
Thank you, Yvette. Thank you. Wow, welcome to the Peapod. All right, y'all. If there are no more questions for us directly, we're gonna put this baby to bed. Be on the lookout for this new giveaway video. It's going to be coming up shortly. And then may the luckiest person in the Peapod win. And may the best Peapod...
Peapodist.
Peapodist. We will call you a Peapodist. May the best P in the...
Yes, everything will go in the description.
There's going to be a new video.
And a new video. There's going to be a whole nother video.
Yes.
Don't worry, Layla.
We got you.
Don't worry, Layla.
We got you. And we're going to be doing something. What up?
Thank you. Hi.
The Nest. What up? The Nest meets the Peapod. Listen, we're looking for collabs. We're looking for a whole bunch of stuff, man. Let's grow together.
Yes.
I have a YouTube creative coalition situation coming up. We'll be talking more about that next week as we launch. But Purefoys are here to stay. We're here to grow. We're here to be an influence and change the world. So we're gonna do that with you guys. All right, thanks for rocking with us. We are way over time. But it's all good. It's all love. And it's our show. It's our channel. We can do what we want. Shoot, if I want to be on here for a whole hour, I will do that.
A whole hour.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Listen, hit us up. Hit us up. Team P Showbiz at gmail.com. For any other stuff like that, we need to network. We need to expand our reach.
Oh, and we will definitely do the vlog, the discipline vlog. We're gonna do on our live. We'll do it next week.
Yes, we'll touch on discipline next week. This is your boy Shaun P.
And Key.
And we are out. Don't forget to
live, let love.
Peace.